Hi everyone, thanks for joining the journey of the Tree of Life from the beginning where the end comes. The beginning being the revealing of the hidden, the Garden of Eden, as guided by the Aradia book, which in my opinion is the book of life of the Lamb, connected to the foundations of the world, mentioned in the book of Revelation. And I think we're in that time right now, and I think personally it's the Aradia book. And what I want to demonstrate is the underlying patterning which exists in the Aradia book throughout the whole Aradia book, a patterning that I discovered many years ago. And I think the big apex of this whole journey was discovering the embedded patterning, common patterning found in the last day of Jesus, in the Crucifixion day. Now I just want to start with the Crucifixion day of which is April 7th in 30 AD. Now Jesus was hung up on the cross at 9:30 a.m. and he was on the cross till 3 p.m. for a total minutes of 330 minutes, which equals 165 plus 165, and 165 equals 78 plus 87 being its reflective. Now this pattern is right through the Aradia book, believe it or not. So anyway, when we look at 33 minutes and we times it by 60, we get a result of 19,800 seconds. Now if we go to 19,800 seconds and we go to the count of the sum of the divisors, we find that it equals the count of divisors equal 144, which directly points at the 144 in Revelation, in my view, and embedded in the time Jesus was on the cross. So this must be a sign of some sort. It was like somebody saw us from the beginning, and Jesus in his death saw that distant generation that would unlock this patterning which exists in his day, his last day. So if we look at the full day of April 7th, the total amount of minutes is 1,440. If we deduct 330 minutes, we come to a total of 1,110 minutes. Now that number, 1,110, equals 456 plus 654, which is reflective in the 14561 pyramid, which is a symbol of sevenfold communication through the GRB system via reflectivity of pattern, which is also found in the journey of the Tree of Life from Eden. So we've got this communication going on, which is done mainly by calculation. Now if we look at the 3 p.m., the time of death of Jesus, to the beginning process of his resurrection on Sunday, we find a total of 2,145 minutes. Now if we times that by 60, we come to a total amount of seconds of 128,700 seconds. Now if we divide that the seconds by 165, again 78 plus 87, we come to a total of 780. Now if we divide 780 by 10, we come to 78, which is like the 7-8 portal, which is again, which matches the 7-8 patterning in this journey, in that interval, in that time between. So it's like the 7-8 portal, as it were. Now if we divide 2,145 minutes, that interval between death and resurrection, we find there are 13 segments. Interestingly enough, Jesus walked on the earth for 13,013 days, which I find quite interesting. Now going back to the 1,110, if I times that by 60, I get the complete total of seconds of 666,000 seconds. If I divide that amount by 100, that's 666 seconds. That kind of matches the number pattern found in Revelation of the 666, so it could be related. Who knows? So going beyond that interval, if we go to Resurrection Day, we find that Jesus, or the process of resurrection, began on the 165th minute of Sunday, again, embracing the 7-8 plus 8-7 patterning. So to me, this is looking very, very close to a sign, a major sign, that is embedded in the last day of Jesus, which points directly at the journey of the tree of life. I believe this is the sign. In Islam it would be called the alamat. But who's going to believe that if you don't do the research? So anyway, it doesn't matter if no one sees this or whatever, just the fact that the hidden is revealed is more important than anything else, because someone discovered it. But whether people believe it or not, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But this could be the key that unlocks the door, and it could be a trigger point of the 144 redemption, which is found in the Bible as the 144,000 redeemed of the earth. And that event should attract a lot of attention, and may even put pressure from above on man to go out there and verify the 12 gates of Eden, which lay off the coast of Latakia, Syria. And if that could be done, that could change the whole gameplay of this planet regarding religion, and bring forth an improvement and an advancement with a complementary revelation that leads us to a discovery in the I read and see. And that would help this planet get set on the path toward light and life, the utopian path that we're all looking for. And it's only through the values of Jesus that we can find that. Thanks for watching.